Hey everybody, I'm just going to do a quick video on how I think like resources are played. I just did a video where I thought that like at the beginning of your turn, you get one resource, and then you can use that, pay this to play a one cost. Then at the start of my next turn, I get one resource because I'm starting my turn, and then every card I have in play possibly generates me one. So for having Captain Hook in play, I'd have two resources. I could pay those two to drop a two cost. And then next turn I'd get my one from Captain Hook, and one from Cruella de Vil. I think I'm close, but I don't think that's right. There's some other theories that you will have in your deck mana cards, like Captain Hook is in like this gray guild, so you would have gray mana cards. I'll just use this as an example. At the beginning of your turn, you put one mana into your like resource pile, and then you can exert that to play a one cost. There's another theory, Dragon Ball Super is the game that I can think of, where you have your cards in your hand, and instead of like a specific mana card, I would drop this Captain Hook, and he's just kind of blank now. He's worth one resource. So then I could exert this one blank resource, or possibly gray resource, to put a one cost. Then on my second turn, I could put another, stand up your cards, I could put another random card. This is just blank now, it's worth another resource. I could exert both of these to pay for a two cost and put it into play. I think that the idea with the diamonds, or the lore, or resources, and this Dragon Ball Super is the closest. So here's what my theory is, that each card's diamond is how many generic resources it's worth. I don't think guild matters, other than for like deck building and abilities. I think any resource can drop any card. So if I put this Captain Hook into my resource pile, it would be worth one resource when I exert him. So I could exert him, get my one resource, and then use that to pay for a one cost card. On turn 2, for example, I don't think the turn order really matters. Let's say I dropped this Robin Hood. He would be worth, he has 2 diamonds, he'd be worth 2 resources. Captain Hook's still worth 1. So I could exert him and exert Captain Hook. I have 3 resources now to pay for Elsa, which is a 3 cost. So that theory being stated, I think, hopefully that's what it is, because I think the Mickeys are going to be good. Can on your first turn you drop a Mickey and get 4 resources to use. Can I exert him and pay 4? And that's kind of why it's a good card. I talked about why the cost and stats didn't quite match up, and that would make these diamonds better. I don't know. We'll see. That's kind of my theory. That means a lot of cards have 1. Robin Hood has 2 diamonds, so he could potentially be worth 2 for exerting him. There is Stitch. He's a 6 cost, and he could potentially be worth 3 resources if you exert him. And then Mickey, obviously, we see that he could be worth 4. That, right now, I'm going to lock in is what my theory is. I think that this is how it works. A card goes into a generic resource pile and is worth the number of resources that are on the card, based off these diamonds or lore. I don't know, like, can you not play this till turn 8, or not play him till turn 6? That I'm not sure about, but that's what I think about how it works right now. Let me know what you guys think. Am I way off? Do you think it's mana? Do you think it's like Dragon Ball Super, where each card is just worth a blank generic resource? Do you think it will matter? Does Mickey need 8 red resources and Stitch needs 6 orange? Like, let me know what you guys think. Alright, thanks.